Hi guys and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing Ride 5, and today we have a championship, a battle of the 750s commence here in Manny. So we're going to be using today the Yamaha FZR 750R0W01 from 1989. That's a mouthful, isn't it? So what a great start from the last place on the grid, all the way up into 14th place. Now, I did skip the qualifying because in a track like this I definitely want to be starting from the back of the grid because the AI just aren't competitive when it comes to the Manny circuit. So around the outside we go of Natalie Campbell, and there's Fast Charlie. Shout out to Charles Nolan as I lose my voice temporarily. And up on the inside of a Suzuki and one of the Hondas to the left hand side. We didn't quite get past Suzuki, did we? No, not really. Into the slipstream of Shiru Uhata. So in the circuit de Nevers here in Manny. I do like this circuit. Of course, I went there this year, as a matter of fact, with their World Superbike. So quite a special circuit, but I didn't really get to see much of the action. I was more so working. So yeah, didn't quite get to see these corners in all of their real life beauty. But another situation here where I just jumped on as we jump into the back of Alex Massetti, of course a former rival of ours. Certainly battered him in a previous video. But yeah, I just basically jumped into this one, just didn't really have any hesitation. Jump into Manny, play the game and just have some fun as we make contact with Itzo Nakano. Have a bit of that. The Suzuki S-Rad is still a little bit stronger as the 750 goes around the outside and up at the inside of Luana Pinto. What a way to start this video, already up into 4th place from starting at the back of the grid. If my maths are correct, that's a 16 place improvement, so great start so far. But we are using the medium front, medium rear. That's a great sign that I didn't... Whoa! Really slow is the 3 riders ahead of us into first corner. And now into turn 2. Lenny Kauko is in 3rd with Johan Kloppers ahead of him. But yeah, medium tyres. I just jumped on it. Just play the game. Why not? Let's have some fun. I don't really seem to take much consideration in these career mode videos because they're never really that competitive enough. The AI just don't give enough of a fight. Not like the Moto 2 season we're having in MotoGP 23 at the moment. Although we did manage to claw back some valuable championship points. And if you are watching that series, I'll certainly not spoil the results of the previous videos, but I implore you to check them out anyway because they are really good and very interesting racing. So yeah, if you're not watching, definitely check them out. And of course, if you're yet to subscribe, now's a great time to do so as well, because a clean overtake into the 180 would just cement you clicking the like button just that extra little bit more, wouldn't it? It'd just be more special. And of course, we're on the push for 10,000 subscribers as well before Christmas, and I do really need the support, so I would appreciate it if you wouldn't mind subscribing. And of course, the benefit is I upload videos every single day, so there's not a day you'll go by without seeing or hearing my dulcet tones. So yeah, get on board if you fancy it. But around the outside of the MV Agusta, I do feel strong going onto the brakes here. And now into the penultimate corner of the complex DrAce, and then into turn 18 behind Marilyn Gordon. No doubt Marilyn's going to... Why would you brake there? Why would you brake there? Come on, Marilyn. No, I'm not overtaking all that. Come on, Marilyn. You can do better than that. That's shocking. You can't be braking that early. There's the key for anyone who is learning Ride 5 and wanting to improve. Don't brake there for turn 1. That's just completely the wrong spot. So we've given Marilyn a chance. And now into Adelaide corner. This is probably where we're going to take it all away. A bit like Marquez in 2019, really. Toying with the riders until the very last lap, just to then win with the power on the straight or into the final corner. Of course, Fabio Quartararo felt the wrath of Marc Marquez a few times in 2019 due to that situation. But now with a fast change of direction into turn 8, almost shoving the Dying Easy rider wide as again Marilyn Gordon closing the door, slamming it shut in our face, but not enough to stop us from making the move into turn 10. Can Marilyn respond? MG versus MG here right now, but only one of them will be ending out on top, and it looks to be this one here, the number 47. We are 2.5 tenths of a second clear. from the rider in second. The third and final lap of the French circuit of the Nevers here in Manny. So under the bridge, 0.5 of a second is the advantage, and you know what? I'm really inspired to play Superbike 22 right now. Just because of this circuit alone. If you want to see Superbike 22 content, then let me know in the comment section down below. But across the line, victory goes to the way of your content creator. So round 2 of the battle of the 750s, and we will be starting, as always, from the back of the grid. Medium tyres all around, and let's see what kind of start we can get here at Daytona. Oh! Massive contact there. Someone must have missed a gear or something, because someone got absolutely clattered. What a start here in Daytona. That is a catastrophe. It's a disaster. It's a calamity, ladies and gentlemen. That was horrendous. That was really, really bad. And I hope our visual friends, our virtual friends are alright right now. But up on the inside of Lenny Kauko, we're already up to 5th position from starting in last place on the grid. What a start. Beautiful. But oh, this variation of Daytona. I was getting ready to turn right. Good job I checked right at the very last second there. But up on the inside of James Clark, and up on the inside of fellow MG. She might have the inside line here. You've got to be careful going onto the brakes. There is the Suzuki, but nope, we are superior onto the brakes. Now, not a massive fan of Daytona because it does use a lot of the oval, which of course is just a very boring part of track. But I quite like the middle part. The middle part for the motorcycle version and this variant is pretty good. Not too bad. And look at the speed that Itzo Nakano has got by going up by 1.4 seconds. And I am conscious that I'm saying his name incorrectly, but if I am, I apologise. But if not, then more power to me, as he makes a complete mistake going into the first corner of the chicane. And on the cutback, we're already through, and we have a 0.4 of a second advantage. Come on, Itzo. Come on, Nakano. You can do better than that. Into turn 12 on the long left-hander. A little bit of a scare on the acceleration there. Wow, the Suzuki much quicker than the Yamaha. Full name coming. FZR 750R OW01. I'm not saying that every single time. It's the FZR 750. You know which bike it is. And now into the left of turn 1. Deep into the left-hander. We now bring on the power. I do like this change of direction here. You can kind of go straight there, but also with a little flick. Just feels so natural before you get into turn 3. And now into the International Horseshoe. Try and keep on track limits. Don't want to be hit with a Brad Binder or a top-rack Razgatlioglu. And now into the left-hand side for turn 4. Front end looking a bit wobbly. Onto the brakes, just gradually bringing the bike in. Closing in on the S-Rad. Do I go for the lunge? No, I'm a bit too far back, I think, but I'm certainly going to try and close the gap. Braking as late as we possibly can, late as we possibly dare to close in the gap, but we went a little bit too premature. Well, too late on the brakes, as a matter of fact, not premature, it was the opposite. So now onto the left-hand side. There is the S-Rad. A great angle this for a picture, isn't it? Maybe that's the thumbnail, actually. That's a great shot. I always like to think in advance where the thumbnail will be. And oh, come on Nakano, you can do better than that. What is it with the AI? How did we get 2.5 of a second penalty? That was a bit harsh. I guess you shouldn't really be going across the rumble strip like that then. But yeah, the AI, they need a tweak. I'm on the hardest difficulty. You can't be doing that. That's just poor. Pitiful from Nakano as well. Oh, bike's getting a little bit loose. Steady. I don't want a repeat of what we had with the Honda in the wet conditions. You may have seen that reel on either Instagram or the YouTube short. Or maybe even watched the video live. So yeah, fair play to you if you did. Well, that was the last time we came to Daytona, but now into turn 1. A little bit wide upon the exits, and then a quick change of direction and back across to the left-hand side. We're now 0.9 of a second as we go really loose on the brakes there. I'm really liking the way this FZR feels. It's a good bike. I used it in Ride 4 as well, and if I'm not mistaken, my great friend Mad Max, of course, moderator in the channel, he made me a terrific Neil Mackenzie livery from 90... Ooh, I don't remember the year actually, but 91? No, 90, yeah, 91. I think it was 91. It was 20 years ago after, or 20 or 30 or 2001. I'm sorry, my maths is gone. I can't remember now. But shout out to Mad Max for making that livery on this very same bike. It was absolutely fantastic. So into the left-hand side. Ooh, a little bit too close to the line there. The thin yellow line. Not bad. We're still on board and we're still charging with a 1.8 second advantage. So now into the left-hand side. Whoa, a bit loose upon the brakes. And now into the change of direction, onto the power and onto the left-hand side. Just realised there's someone down there in 20th place. They are miles behind. I don't know what's happened to them. Maybe they're the ones who clattered into the other rider at the beginning of the race, but they have had a nightmare. Look how far behind they are. Oh well, as we bring on the power, the bike's getting a bit loose again. We'll get across the line for yet again another victory. This is the perfect 25 out of 25 in the first two races. So now for the final race of today's video. This is the Blue Wave circuit. I don't think it's the full circuit, it's the one before it, I think. I don't remember. Might be the main course or it could be the full. I didn't really take much of a look, but starting from the back of the grid against 120% difficulty AI, we're moving through. A bit of contact there actually, as was quite an aggressive lunge to get through on all the riders, but I'm keen to get on with this one. And I want to see what the AI can do as we go around the outside of 1, 2, maybe 3. Didn't really count it properly there, but we got through by going the long way around, and now onto the brakes again. There is former rival Alex Massetti, the rival not to fear after all, because it wasn't really that impressive. But still on the MV Agusta, I see, so it's good to see that the combination of Italian with the Italian motorcycle is still very much alive. And if I'm not mistaken, he's got Italian Alpine style leathers on as well. Just didn't quite see the helmet, so yeah, my apologies for bumping into Johan Kloppers there as well. I don't think he's going to approve of that one. But into turn 6, very tight to the apex goes the South African, and we were doing the same thing. But bringing on the power and trying to go around the outside. Can we make the lunge? Here into the left. Oh, we almost made contact going on to the entry of turn 8. But we bring on the power. So it's the main course version, so we're going to go into the right-hand side. It's not the entree or the starter, it is the main course. So, Itzo Nakano in second, Marilyn Gordon, the American, in first. Now, sometimes the AI struggle here on the right-hander. Is Marilyn Gordon going to do... Yes, she did. She's blown it. She's lost a lot of time there. There's can we go the long way round of Itzo? We don't really have the line. No, we're not really strong enough to go on the brakes either, I don't think, are we? No, not from there. No way. Can you imagine if we just absolutely fully launched, fully send it? No, not the time or the place to do it right now. And we have a champion to fight for, of course. We may only be doing 3 races and, well, we're ahead by quite a lot. But still, perfect 25 of 25 and perfect 50 of 50. It means that we are leading by at least, at minimum, I think, of like 16 points, something like that. Because I think Marilyn didn't finish on the podium in the previous round. Can't say I really noticed. I'm just confident I'll win all 3 races in this one. That might be a bit too cocky, that, but I just feel confident. So that's the plan in today's video. And now into the right-hand side. Nakano is all over the place here, so I should probably try and get this move done sooner rather than later. So into the right-hander. Ooh, a little bit squirmish as we close in. I thought I was going to make contact then, but I turned in just at the right point. Oh, the lights are on. There is people home. We're all good. It's the problem when the lights are on, but there's nobody home. And now into the left-hand side for turn 5, waiting for... beautiful change of direction there. Looking like top rack on Alvaro Bautista in Jerez. But I think Nakano's coming back. Not strong enough. Got to be very brave to overtake into turn 6, and even braver to go in for turn 7. Something that Nakano wasn't this time around. So it's MG versus MG once again. 2 races ago we came head-to-head. And now it's happening here today. Do we go for the lunge here for the right-hander? Certainly think about it. I kind of could have gone for it there, but I know the AI isn't really aware of the player's presence, so I think contact would have been made there, so I think I made the right decision to back out in the last second. And if Marilyn does the same again here, which it's a different line, but I would still class that as a mistake from Marilyn Gordon. Gordon is still in the lead temporarily, and I do apologise for my voice in this one. I feel like I've lost it a little bit. I'm full of cold at the moment. But into the power again, onto the right hand side. I know I'm fast into this sector here. We go for a really tight apex. That was too tight. That was ambitious to say the least, and that's downshifting too much. Are we getting a bit loose here? A little bit too aggressive on the acceleration, a bit too eager upon the controls. But now into turn 1. I've got to say that S-Rad, there's nothing wrong with its speed, is there? It's looking pretty solid. So we go into the left hand side. MG still leading. The American versus the Brit, who will end out on top. The championship's pretty much decided in this position, but as we close in quite rapidly, this is the opportunity. Do I go around the outside? Do I go for the lunge? This would be a nice move up in the inside and making it late lunge. Oh no, that's not a clean overtake. That's not a clean overtake at all. So yeah, give the position back. Let's fight again. My next opportunity will be either into turn 6 or that change of direction. Is it turn 8? Before you get close towards the, I don't even know what you call it, the tunnel? Yeah, the tunnel will suffice. So into the right side. This is 6. Opportunity is gone. This is turn 7. Opportunity is opening up for turn 8. I'm on the wrong side. Look at that defensive line from Marilyn. How about into turn 8 then? We go for a wider line, back in to sweep on through into turn 8, then we go for the defensive line to turn 9, but I'm not going to go defensive. I'll see if Marilyn goes to the inside, and I'll get the cutback. That's good racing. Is it enough to win, though? It's heating up, and the Japanese rider behind us, Nakano, is not going to be able to feature in this battle, but into the right, Marilyn's made a mistake again. Oh, she's blown it. She's absolutely blew it. Too much pressure for the American, and we should. Ooh, careful! Almost went off track there. Kind of did, but no track limit warnings were given or penalty here in ride 5. But onto the right hand side, a little bit deep in there for turn 13, and the gap is down to 0.2 of a second. Surely the AI won't break our hearts here. Is it going to happen? Into the right hand side, 0.4 adrift now. Oh, this is beautiful. Critical position to be in. Coming out of the final corner, we are going to take the 25, the 25 and the 25 points to equal a grand total of a perfect 75. So guys, thanks for watching the video. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comments section down below. And of course, let me know what you want to see next from Ride 5 or even MotoGP 23. Thanks for watching guys. See you in the next video. Ciao for now. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite sate your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.